The crowd doing their bit in this wonderful arena. Both sets of supporters have come out in full force to urge on their respective teams. The fitness of this team is beyond any question. They probably work harder in training than any other side. Extra sessions, a couple of days each week. The manager himself is a workaholic. Again, a throw-in. Harman knocks it long. Really good punch by the keeper, and the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. That's sailing across the face of the goal. Important interception there. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. And shots! The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well. Crosses towards the centre. Now maybe shooting opportunity. Wasted opportunity really, not on target.
Could the defence have closed him down earlier? Perhaps so, but I still think he did well to make space for the shot.
Amiobi. Kept possession well. Wins a free kick in a promising area. What do they do here? This is a great opportunity to open the scoring. Midway through this first half, and play has settled into a nice pattern. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Now inside the area. It's in! And the manager can afford to smile, even if only for a moment, as his team gets the breakthrough in the first period.
Now that's what people pay to see. A mesmerising run, beating players with pace and trickery. This time the build-up was finished off with a goal that it deserved.
Although low in numbers, the crowd seems highly motivated. They're really making themselves heard. They've taken the lead here, 1-0.
This will no doubt settle the team down and make the manager a bit happier. Having got the breakthrough, I'd be surprised if they don't stay on the attack and try to get a second.
Free kick given by the referee. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. This could be a chance to equalise. The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left-hand post.
That's a good opportunity to equalise, just gone begging. He found himself with a good sight on goal, but he rushed it.
Zabaleta. Defender in the way. A strike. Remarkable goal. It puts them 2 goals ahead now, and they're building a comfortable lead. So they're up against it now. Football that's been a joy to watch, unless you're on the receiving end of it.
That's an important goal, not only to extend their lead, but to boost their morale. The attack is doing their bit, but can the defence stay strong, hang on, and keep a clean sheet?
That really is a poorly timed challenge. Such a strong spine to this team, all the way through the central defenders, the midfield players and the strikers. The whistle goes to signal half-time. The players can head off to the changing room for a well-earned break. Pretty pleased with the performance so far.
That's a relatively healthy lead. The only danger is that they may become a bit complacent. They just need to continue the same way and maintain the same intensity.
2-0 it is at the break. Could we be in for some more goals in the second half, I wonder? The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. But how will this period of play pan out? No changes at the half-time break. Another manager wanting to disrupt the rhythm of their team. Sometimes, of course, a change does more harm than good. Amiobi. It's a patient but precise build-up from a team making sure their passes are sticking. They seem confident this approach will pay off. Can he get a clean strike here? Reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
There's a shot lacking any accuracy. It might not matter thanks to the 2-goal lead, but the crowd won't mind a few more goals though.
Palmer. It's easily picked up. Stopped him well there, approaching the hour mark. Alan Smith. The goal now certainly would liven things up, but that won't come unless there's more of a cutting edge with the strikers than we've seen so far. Well off target. Kasapa pumps it forward. Not such a good pass this time. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. Now it's a great chance for a counter. Wright Phillips. Got the all-important touch. Done. The clock counting down. Won the ball well. And they've lost it. He goes for it. Maybe a loss of composure there, he sent it wide.
That miss will just irritate the manager and get the fans on his back. He should have at least hit the target. He had enough time.
Launches the ball forward. Turns defence into attack there. The referee's whistle goes, and that is it. They've done it. A great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory, and their supporters are going wild. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
You can see and hear how their delirious fans are already celebrating around the stadium. The big question is, how long into the night will it continue?
The crowd doing their bit in this wonderful arena. Both sets of supporters have come out in full force to urge on their respective teams. Well, why change a winning formula? Having three strikers up front worked well for them in the previous match, and they expect to combine well again. Great work to win the ball. There's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. Again they come. It's gone for the middle. Right, Phillips! Not a bad shot, but it's over the bar.
He's delivered a perfect cross there. It just needed a touch. That clearly wasn't the right one as it sailed past the goal.
Great ball over the top. That's offside. Easy call for the referee's assistant. Minutes into the first half. That's good play on the wing. Crucial interception in the box. Right, Phillips. It's played long and forward. Play surges forward. More confidence about the movement of the ball now. Reasonable efforts, but lacked accuracy.
He just picked the ball up and went for goal with a great run into the box. Sadly for him, the shot didn't match the dribble.
Knight. Late challenge. And we've barely had half of the first half. Trying to prise open the defence by switching to the other side. Chance here. Reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
That's a very disappointing finish to a move that really deserved a goal. You have to do better with crosses like that.
Carew. Still on the ball here. Went in and won the ball too. Stopped the attack well. Milner. 5 minutes to go to half-time, and the way this is shaping up, I don't think we're going to see a goal before then. What about the quality of the cross? Stayed on the ball. Martin Petrov. Here's an opportunity. It's a save. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Can they eke out a goal? The whistle goes to end the first period. A fairly entertaining half. Let's hope that the second is every bit as exciting.
Amazing. They certainly started with a real bang from the off. But crucially, perhaps, they didn't score. That's the kind of attitude we hope to see more of, especially in the second half.
A half of industry, if not inspiration, and 0-0, the score at the break. "45 minutes to play." These two sides pride themselves on playing open attacking football. And They've not let us down in that respect. Doesn't seem there are any changes, none reported anyway. I think the rhythm of this match so far makes it difficult for a replacement coming on to slip smoothly into the pattern of the contest. Cross in. Nicely found. And a shot! Well, he got the shot in, but no real threat.
You have to admire the way he got past his marker so easily. He just didn't hit it as well as he would have liked.
Great work to win the ball. The shooting opportunity. Terrific goalkeeping there. Strong in the air. Ashley Young. Deliberate foul. Holds on to it. It went over the line. Clear. Pumps it long. Possession maintained with a measure of skill, approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Tackling, but largely fair. Martin Petrov. Can he shoot? And a chance! The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for a corner. Whip that in. Oh, really slack defending that. The ball stolen from him. Couldn't put it away there. Not a bad effort though.
He might have been expecting a heavy challenge there. Perhaps that's why he seemed to rush the shot.
Martin Petrov. This is a nice spell of passing. Keeping the ball, frustrating the opposition. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over the bar.
Although the defenders could have and should have closed him down earlier, it takes nothing away from a splendid individual effort.
Carew. Rio Coca. Wonderfully won there. Finds himself in the area. He's done it! The crowd is going ballistic as he scores what surely must be the winning goal. They have left it until the last possible moment.
That was simply breathtaking. It's almost impossible to find the words to describe that run. No doubt he's a special player, but that was just brilliant.
Despite a stadium half empty today, they're more than making up for it with those noisy celebrations. They've taken the lead here, 1-0.
Just as we thought there was nobody on the pitch capable of providing the breakthrough, they scored. He took advantage of what was only a slight lapse at the back. Sometimes that's all it takes.
The whistle has gone and the match is over. A simply magnificent performance by the players here, who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work's paid off and they've come away with a wonderful victory. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
Credit to them, They kept looking for a goal right to the last possible second. They proved once again that the game isn't over until that final whistle.
We're off and running here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football. Well, why change a winning formula? Having three strikers up front worked well for them in the previous match, and they expect to combine well again. It's an own goal!
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
They've gone in front with the opener.
What a magnificent start they've made. They took advantage of some really slack defending, and I imagine they'll pile on the pressure from here on in.
Harman. Bad challenge there, free kick given. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Will he find the target now? The keeper couldn't take it cleanly, and it's gone behind for a corner. Whips it in, and the header, oh, millimetres away.
That's 3 shots in short order now, and none of them have found the net. It's a great start to the match, though.
Now they're combining well, stroking it around the park, helped by some good movement off the ball. Chance in the box. They're under pressure here. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
He made space for the shot well and had the keeper scrambling even from that range. He would have enjoyed scoring from there.
It's clear. Here's Rod Phillips. Well found by his teammate. They can try again. To the target in the centre. No attempt to play the ball. Free kick. Almost half an hour gone. Martin Petrov. Can he find the space? Good header. Done. Here's Harman. He still has it. Well won now. Done. Well read. Good anticipation. Well worked to win possession. Here's Harman. The danger is snuffed out. Got the all-important touch. Quasi. And a header! Oh, nearly. Just a touch too high. Quasi. Wonderfully won there. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. BOLA. They need to level, and good service might set up the equaliser here. The referee blows his whistle to end the first half played at a pretty frantic pace. I wonder, can they keep it up after the break?
I'm sure they'll be happy with the first half performance and with the scoreline. There's another half to go though, and they'll definitely want to maintain their momentum and finish off the opposition.
Just the one goal separate. The second half kicks off. How's it going to shape up? Quasi. And they're opening up the defence here. Extremely important interception there. BOLA. Goes to ground, but the referee says play on. No, doesn't pick out his man. In this spell, they're hanging on to the ball in midfield because there are no real gaps to exploit in the defence. Maybe it suggests a lack of width up front. Quasi. Challenge poor. Foul call. We're into the last half hour of the game. Morte. Stopped him. Oh, illegally, says the referee. Here's Bellamy. They need something desperately now, and you can see it in the way they're approaching their play. Can the strikers at last do something with the ball? The assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, but it is a free kick. Collins, almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Now a bit of space. Turn back in! Got the shot in, but I think the goalkeeper knew it was well off target.
He tried to beat the keeper from distance. That's fair enough, but you do need to get the ball on target, and it's harder from that range.
Picking their men. This is far too tentative. There's possession, but no real penetration from the midfield. They're not going anywhere at the moment. Bellamy. Went in and won the ball too. It looks like a substitution's going to be made. Forward it goes. And although one side has a lead, it is a slender lead. And one that's far from a winning one. They'll have possession. Bowyer. Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick given. Didn't give it away. Secure in possession. A long shot. The referee ends the game, and there's a huge roar from the crowd. A brilliant victory. The players are ecstatic here, and so, of course, are the fans. It really was a quite magnificent performance today. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
Well, I don't think the result was ever in doubt, to be honest. They controlled the tempo expertly and never allowed the opposition to settle on the ball.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to today's game. With me, a man who knows his football, no doubts about that, Mark Lawrence.
Thanks, John. We all know who are playing here today. Let's get started and see what they can show us this afternoon.
After a great start to the season, they find themselves as league leaders at the midway point. It'll be a little premature to think they can maintain this all the way through to the end of the campaign. Gets the game underway, and just listen to the crowd. The support for both teams is tremendous. Let's hope for an equally entertaining match. As I look around the stands, there seems to be no lack of support for either side. A splendid occasion. Hold on to your seat for the next 90 minutes. Punches it clear. Well held. Harman. Scholes. Zabaleta. Harman. Hargreaves. Dunn. Really stopped in his tracks there. Chance here. To be fair, the keeper might have seen that late because it wasn't that convincing a save. Well cleared away though. Wright Phillips. Maybe a shot. It's in! And the manager can afford to smile, even if only for a moment, as his team gets the breakthrough in the first period.
What an unbelievable goal. He ran full tilt at the opposition while keeping perfect control of the ball. And he did it with real purpose and determination.
The stadium is shaking because they're jumping up and down and making so much noise. That strike has ignited the crowd. They've taken the lead here, 1-0.
Well, that would have delighted the fans, no doubt. The score might give the team the impetus to grab another. There's still time before the half-time interval.
Stopped cynically. Not the most attacking piece of play, but a back pass always useful. Oh, free kick awarded in a very promising position here. Well, having made the chance, the finishing wasn't good enough.
He shouldn't be taking these free kicks if he can't get them on target. That's a waste.
Dunn. No attempt to play the ball. Free kick. Doesn't manage to get that one through. We have 5 minutes to go in this half, and just the one goal between the two sides. Cross was overhit. Cleared away. Harman. And Martin Petrov. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Hit the post!
You could see what he was going for. He just didn't get the execution right.
The whistle goes to end the first period, a fairly entertaining half. Let's hope that the second is every bit as exciting.
They really dominated things in that half and never allowed the opposition to get into the game or build any kind of tempo. The manager will be well pleased if they just continue in the same way.
A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then as we eagerly await the second half. It's 1-0. We start the second half. The managers have had their say during the break. Let's see how the players respond. They have the lead as well as all the possession, holding onto the ball well and taking no risks at all. Easy to defend. Fine clearance. Gets it in space. Crosses on with plenty of depth. And a chance here for a goal! Just caught offside there. Got him round the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Rooney went in and won the ball too. Here's Harman. This looks promising. And it could lead to a chance. A long-range effort, thwarted by a fine save. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. And he's created space. It's a goal. He's put it away after that defensive mix-up. Only a minor mistake, but that's all it takes, coupled with such a good strike to level things up.
The opposition manager must be really annoyed by that. His players kept backing off when they should know full well they cannot afford to allow him to run at them like that.
An exchange of goals, 1-1 the score.
They look to be so much in control. Will they be rattled by that equaliser? The experienced players will need to stand up and be counted, lead from the front and by example.
Chance! What now? What can he do? Bullseye! Not only did he create the space for himself well, he stayed so calm in front of goal and he just guided it in.
Well, whenever he gets the ball, there's an air of expectancy. He displayed a true striker's instinct. As soon as he received the ball, you knew what was going to happen.
With that, he needs just one more to go top of the goal-scoring chart. And I definitely wouldn't put it past him when he's in this kind of form. A slender lead. Worked really hard to get the ball back. Martin Petrov. Park Ji-sung. Giggs. And that was a very well-timed tackle. Wright Phillips. Possession maintained. There's the whistle. That's it. A simply magnificent performance by the players here, who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work's paid off, and they've come away with a wonderful victory. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
What an incredible performance. I don't think the players can quite believe it. They've pulled off an epic victory against all the odds.
That could shape up to be fast and to be furious. A great one for the neutrals. Well, why change a winning formula? Having three strikers up front worked well for them in the previous match, and they expect to combine well again. Well, it was a tricky shot, but the keeper handled it well. Dagan. A bit too much weight on the pass through. And back it goes, whence it came. Martin Petrov thumps it long. That pass is overhit, it's gone behind for a goal kick. Here's Wright Phillips. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Crucial interception in the box. Pumps it forward. Chance here. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for a corner. It's across the face of goal. The keeper had his eye on it and saw it was going right at the post. Ball. There's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. Goalkeeper's ball. Here's Wright Phillips. Who's going to get on the end of that? Brave goalkeeping. Good anticipation, off his line quickly. Wright Phillips. Plays it straight against an opposition player. showed his defensive quality there. Yoon. Good work to retain it. It's a very good block tackle. 5 minutes to go to half-time, and the way this is shaping up, I don't think we're going to see a goal before then. Can he shoot? It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. That's sailing across the face of the goal. And he's going for it. Well found there. Done. Now a bit of space. Incredible! They've done it, and what an end to the half. Literally seconds remaining before the whistle, and they have taken the lead. He's delighted the supporters out there filling the stands. He's brought them to their feet in sheer jubilation. Taken the lead here, 1-0.
Right on the stroke of half-time, the goals finally come. The manager will be very happy with the team's defensive effort, as well as coming away with a one-goal lead.
Flags up, called offside. Just slightly ahead of the play there. There is half-time. And I have to say, there are some tired legs out there already, so we might be seeing some changes for the second period.
That really was a tough blow to take, right before the half-time whistle. The keeper's absolutely livid with his defenders. I think they just switched off at the last moment.
Just the one goal separates them. 1-0 it is, as we await the second half. The second half gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of great football here. Now they're knocking it around really confidently, and it may begin to tire out the opposition midfield until they can start to exert some serious pressure. Is this the equaliser? Just wide of the right post.
He just picked the ball up and went for goal with a great run into the box. Sadly for him, the shot didn't match the dribble.
Done. Ball. Obvious foul there. Free kick. Wright Phillips. to an end product into those safe hands. Dagan. Benayoun. Gerrard. Fernando Torres. Possession didn't last long. It's played through. Ball won. Good defending there. Gets the ball. That slack defending safely into the keeper's gloves. This could be a chance to equalise. Fine defending. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Play surges forward. Chance here. He sliced that well wide at the right post.
All he had to do was beat the keeper. He did the hard bit, but then he got it all horribly wrong.
Stop the attack dead then. Clear. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them and just 5 minutes left. Nicely found. That was a problem. The referee brings the game to a close. They've done it. A great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory, and their supporters are going wild. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
That's what the fans want to see. Passionate football, some ferocious tackles, and plenty of shots at both ends of the pitch. We weren't disappointed.
The referee gets the game underway, and just listen to the crowd. The support for both teams is tremendous. Let's hope for an equally entertaining match. Well, why change a winning formula? Having three strikers up front worked well for them in the previous match, and they expect to combine well again. Good save. The goalkeeper offers a sanctuary. Done. A long ball forward. Dinks it over the defence. Wonderful defending. Ball. Martin Petrov. Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick given. No way through. Done. Oh, he's held onto the ball really well. CUMA. How about that for tackling back? Knocked it through. Martin Petrov. It's in! And the manager can afford to smile, even if only for a moment, as his team gets the breakthrough in the first period.
Well, he timed his run to perfection. He was thrown goal after some tremendous build-up play, and just had to run onto it to slot it past the keeper.
Despite a stadium half empty today, they're more than making up for it with those noisy celebrations. They found the opener. 1-0. Plays a long ball forward. Possession didn't last long. Nowhere near the ball. Foul given. Wright Phillips. Zabaleta. All of the defenders are being run ragged by these attacks. The ball keeps on coming back at them, and sooner or later they'll slip up yet again. We have 5 minutes to go in this half, and just the one goal between the two sides. Room for a shot. He scores! It's a vital strike which puts them firmly in control of this match. A 2-goal advantage now.
Now, that's what people pay to see.
They've extended the lead. 2-0.
With a 2-goal lead, teams can get a bit sloppy. One goal and the opposition is right back in it, so they'll want to keep the pressure up. One way to do that is to go for a third before the interval.
The whistle sounds for the end of the first period. Some great football so far, and I hope we can see more of the same after the break.
They really dominated things in that half and never allowed the opposition to get into the game or build any kind of tempo. The manager will be well pleased.
We kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce plenty of excitement. Well, they won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. Couldn't get it on target there.
That miss will just irritate the manager and get the fans on his back. He should have at least hit the target. He had enough time.
It looks like a substitution's going to be made. Harman. Well found by his teammate. Poor cross, really. No one could get on the end of it. Harman. Good tackle. And a chance! Now an opportunity to cross. A shot, maybe. Stop the attack well. It's been cleared. On the ball here. The through pass is cut out, but they give away a throw. He wants the chance for a good delivery. Header! We're into the final quarter of an hour. Valencia. Here's Harman. Heskey. Wins the ball back. Surely he can't miss. And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. Drives it to the middle. He had to get there, and he did. Here's the spare man. Space for a shot. And that's good defensive play. Picking up the loose ball, putting it into touch. The keeper, I think, will be relieved as well. Delivered towards the penalty spot. Well, he tried the shot, but failed to deliver.
He lacked any sense of urgency there. That tends to happen when you're a couple of goals up, but you still need to put them away when you can.
Heskey. And back it goes from where it's just come. The whistle has gone and the match is over. They've done it. A great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory, and their supporters are going wild. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
What a fantastic match for the spectators. And what a great performance from the team, as well as some individual brilliance from certain players.
Here we go, hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match. There's a fabulous sense of occasion, and there are so many match winners out there. Very difficult to tell which way this contest is going to go. In fact, it could come down to simply who's more hungry for it. Santa Cruz. Space and time on the ball. Can they keep defending like that? Room for a shot. Oh, fine through ball down the middle. Brave goalkeeping. Read it well, the keeper. 15 minutes played. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Defender in the way. Right, Phillips. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Can he find the goal? It's in! And the manager can afford to smile, even if only for a moment, as his team gets the breakthrough in the first. They found the opener, 1-0.
If anything, that strike will open the game up rather than settle matters. It'll surely spur the opposition into trying to get one back before the break.
Done. Right, Phillips. Snuffed out the danger. Such a strong spine to this team, all the way through the central defenders, the midfield players and the strikers. Pinpoint passing combined with quick movement, a perfect combination, and producing some wonderful build-up play as they wait for the inevitable gap. And these players from both sides still battling for the right to play their football. Lead is narrow, probably deserved. They seek an equaliser prior to half-time. Harman. Nicely found. And shoots! Wonderful stop. Kizanishvili. The whistle goes, and it's the end of the first half. On that performance, both managers will have plenty to say in the dressing room, I imagine.
Loads of possession doesn't necessarily mean you win games. The other team have really soaked up the pressure, and as so often happens, they could hit back with a goal of their own.
So, as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. We kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce plenty of excitement. No changes at the half-time break. Neither manager wanting to disrupt the rhythm of their team. Sometimes, of course, a change does more harm than good. That's a trip. Oh, he's so good at hanging on to it. And they thwart them as they look for the shot. Went in and won the ball too. Now inside the area. Got caught on the ball there. Safe goalkeeping. Does command his area. Now have possession. And he shoots from there. Maybe a loss of composure there. He sent it wide.
Nobody closing down early enough, so why not have a shot? It's not a bad tactic to shoot from distance every now and again.
Win possession here. Martin Petrov. That's an incisive pass though. It's in there, and that puts them 2 ahead now. That should calm the supporters' frayed nerves, not to mention the managers.
Well, he timed his run to perfection.
So, 2-0. Who'd have thought that would be the way of it?
That goal should calm a few nerves, especially those of their manager, who might even be able to provide a smile for the camera now. Just need to ride out the remaining few moments.
They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. Tidied up well. Ball given away. Safe goalkeeping. Does command his area. No way through. A strike. Keeper's got it. Tugar. There's the whistle. A brilliant victory. The players are ecstatic here, and so of course are the fans. It really was a quite magnificent performance today. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
You can see it in the players' faces, the mix of achievement and delight. It's always nice to win, but it's better when you've played.
The crowd doing their bit in this wonderful arena. Both sets of supporters have come out in full force to urge on their respective teams. Well, why change a winning formula? Having three strikers up front worked well for them in the previous match, and they expect to combine well again. Finds him well. He scored! What an amazing start! Taking the lead with barely 10 minutes gone on the clock. They've taken the lead here, 1-0.
That's a superb start to take the lead with pretty much their first attack. That should give them enough momentum to control the pace of the game.
It's well cut out, but he has to be careful here. Great work to win the ball. Through on his own. The keeper couldn't take it cleanly, and it's gone behind for a corner. Oh, it's been given a bit of height. Superb interception in the box. Hefty clearance downfield. It's cleared. Zabaleta. Extremely important interception there. Accurate service could create another goal. Here they come again. Outstanding interception in his own box. Got caught on the ball there. And a chance! They're in again! No, not going in. Not a bad try, though.
There he had all the time in the world to take aim. What excuse can there be for not hitting the target from there?
Here's Martin Petrov. Chimbonda. Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. What now? What can he do? A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. It's across the face of goal. Safe goalkeeping. He does command his area. Back it goes all the way to the keeper. Holds onto the ball. Still they move the ball around patiently. They're shifting the defenders around, trying to open up a gap and create room for a shot. There's the end of the first half. Some of the players look exhausted already. The pace has been so quick. They'll be glad to go in for a rest, I imagine.
Well, it's been a bit of a one-sided contest, to be honest. They've had most of the possession, capitalised on their chances, and don't look in any danger of slipping up.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. We're off. Will the manager's half-time talks have had the desired effect? So much build-up, so many pages of newspaper articles and interviews with the players of both sides. And so often the anticipation is better than the reality. But not today. Turns defence into attack there. Harman. The flag is raised for an offside. Slightly unfortunate. And they've lost it. Right, Phillips. Here's Martin Petrol. Just caught offside there. Got in round the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Approaching the hour mark. An illegal challenge, says the ref. Now they're almost toying with the defence to the enormous delight of their fans. Can they get away yet another shot on target in this spell? And a chance! Well saved by the keeper and then swept away by the defender. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I think he could have caught that. What will he do now? Good save. Goalkeeper anticipated it well. Perfect ball for a header. Oh, that chance was just thrown away. Several players contesting the header. Quarter of an hour remaining. There's the chance! And the opportunity comes to nothing.
Did everything right except the most important part of all, actually planting the ball in the net.
And Harman. Here's Wright Phillips. Ball in. And the volley. Goal! The lead potentially now decisive. And that could be the goal that clinches victory.
What a strike, and what an unbelievable goal. Look at that for ability. It's one of the most difficult skills in football, to keep control and to hit the target. He did everything right.
They've extended the lead, 2-0.
It's never a surprise when a team gets caught out like that, streaming forward, desperately looking for the equaliser. You can't blame the manager though, it was the right decision. It just didn't work in his favour this time.
And a shot! It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough.
There's a shot lacking any accuracy. It might not matter thanks to the 2-goal lead, but the crowd wouldn't mind a few more goals though.
Back pass, an integral part of any game. ball. Up goes the roar, and the match is over. With that, they get the 3 points in the bag. Their front men combined well, creating havoc in the opposition half, and more important, scoring. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
A massive sense of satisfaction shows on all the players' faces. Quite right too. They gave it their all and have been rewarded with the victory.
A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A super atmosphere here. A splendid atmosphere in the stadium. Fans from both sides providing tremendous vocal support. Let's just hope the players respond with an entertaining match. That's a foul. Free kick in a position of some threat. Will he have a go? Intercepted. Got his foot in. Martin Petrov. Caught in defence. Real chance here. Well, the keeper made a real mess of that, but his defence came to the rescue. A corner kick given. To the target in the centre. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
The team is certainly firing on all cylinders, and very early on too. They're determined to score quickly and put the opposition on the back foot.
On the ball here. Van Persie. Diaby. Martin Petrov. Can he find the goal? It's in! And the manager can afford to smile, even if only for a moment, as his team gets the breakthrough in the first period.
What an unbelievable goal.
They found the opener, 1-0.
Well, that would have delighted the fans, no doubt. This score might give the team the impetus to grab another. There's still time before the half-time interval.
Got the all-important touch. Here's Harman. Going for goal. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Lifts it high. Martin Petrov over the bar, not really threatening the goalkeeper there. Rosicki. Great work to win the ball. Zabaleta. Poor ball, picked off. Very focused on the task in hand. It's in there, and that puts them 2 ahead now. That should calm the supporters' frayed nerves, not to mention the managers.
Well, he timed his run to perfection. He was thrown goal after some tremendous build-up play and just had to run onto it to slot it past the keeper.
So, 2-0. Who'd have thought that would be the way of it?
They've been nothing short of clinical in front of goal and the fans are delighted. Still can't afford to get too complacent though. One goal could change the game dramatically.
And they've lost it. Here's Harman. And Martin Petrov. Martin Petrov. The keeper couldn't take it cleanly and it's gone behind for a corner. Curling in, right Phillips, and he puts it away to put them firmly in control of this game. Now the lead is extended to 3, and they are at last looking comfortable.
Goal, middle of the goal, where was the keeper? This should never happen.
I have to say they've been absolutely terrific, not just in front. So, an awful lot for them to do if they're to come back into this game.
They came into this match with real purpose right from the whistle and have been able to get behind the opposition backline fairly regularly. So it could turn into a bit of a rout if they keep this up.
This is almost like a keep ball session on the training ground. We are seeing total domination here. Eboué. The whistle goes, and it's the end of the first half. On that performance, both managers will have plenty to say in the dressing room, I imagine.
They really control proceedings from beginning to end, and the scoreline is no surprise. Possession is...
Everyone back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. Here's Harman. Reasonable effort, the shot zips off to the right there.
He made space for the shot well and had the keeper scrambling even from that range. He would have enjoyed scoring from there.
Here's Harman. Moving up the field, stretching the play. Could this be a chance? Here's a chance to get a cross in. Will he hit the target? Couldn't put it away there. Not a bad effort though.
You could see he couldn't quite get his balance right. Maybe he should have taken another touch rather than snatch at it like that.
We've reached the hour mark. Rugged defending, and that's really got the crowd going. It's fair to say they've totally run out of ideas. Some supporters might still be hoping for something dramatic to stem the tide, but every passing minute makes that more and more unlikely. Oh, stopped him illegally. That's a free kick. Here's Martin Petrov. Poor ball, cut out. It's a firm block tackle. Intercepted well. Oh, great chance! Into the arms of the keeper. Not a bad shot, but it's over the bar.
Nobody closing down early enough, so why not have a shot? It's not a bad tactic to shoot from distance every now and again.
Done. Now a bit of space. A goalkeeper of this class isn't going to be troubled by that. Eboué. Walcott. Wins a throw. Walcott. The referee ends the game here. We've witnessed a truly breathtaking masterclass by the forwards, tormenting the opposition defence as they displayed their full array of attacking talent. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
You can see and hear how their delirious fans are already celebrating around the stadium. The big question is, how long into the night will it continue?
We're off and running here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football. Well, why change a winning formula? Having three strikers up front worked well for them in the previous match, and they expect to combine well again. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
He tried to beat the keeper from distance. That's fair enough, but you do need to get the ball on target, and it's harder from that range.
Oh, great defending that. Ball. A strike. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for a corner. It's sailing across the face of the goal. It's over, too high.
This is a clear statement of intent. It's obviously shoot on sight today. If it stays like this, we could be in for a real match.
Arca. And they've lost possession. That could be dangerous. They've done it. Breaking through to draw first blood here in the first half. And that is a real psychological blow to the opposition.
Well, when you give him an inch like that, he'll punish you. That is one dead.
They found the opener. 1-0.
Well, that would have delighted the fans, no doubt. The score might give the team the impetus to grab another. There's still time before the half-time interval.
Tries one. Goalkeeper takes it quite confidently. On the attack here. Through to the flank. Floated in. That will be a goal kick. And Wright Phillips. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. They've scored! Oh, you can sense the tension easing among the players now. They've got a two-goal cushion. So, 2-0. Who'd have thought that would be the way of it?
With a two-goal lead, teams can get a bit sloppy. One goal and the opposition is right back in it, so they'll want to keep the pressure up. One way to do that is to go for a third before the interval.
Ball. A long ball forward. Poor ball, picked off. How about that for tackling back? Accurate service could create another goal. And now a shot! Yes! With that strike, they've extended their lead even further, and they're looking like running away with it now. So is there any way back from this position? Trailing by 3-0.
They came into this match with real purpose right from the whistle and have been able to get behind the opposition backline fairly regularly. So it could turn into a bit of a rout if they keep this up.
Fans will be disappointed with that.
Nobody closing down early enough, so why not have a shot? It's not a bad tactic to shoot from distance every now and again.
Strong in the air. The manager looks on powerless. His team has battled well, but it's fair to say they simply came up against a much better side on the day. They're pushing forward again, and they have to now. There has to be some... The referee blows his whistle to end a first half played at a pretty frantic pace. I wonder, can they keep it up after the break?
Well, it's been a bit of a one-sided contest, to be honest. They've had most of the possession, capitalised on their chances, and don't look in any danger of slipping up.
Perhaps looking a little one-sided, the scoreline at 3-0. They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. Shooting opportunity here. Punched away and out for a corner. Swinging it in. Hits the bar! Receives it in space. Oh, stopped him illegally. That's a free kick. He's having a pop. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for a corner. Drives it to the middle. Not a bad shot, but it's over the bar. 15 minutes into the second half. Arco. Attack came to nothing. Palmer. Zabaleta. A careless pass picked off. Long pass forward. Good whip in across. Easy to defend. Oh, hacked away. Finds him well. Goal! The lead potentially now decisive. And that could be the goal that... That goal has brought the opposition coach out to the front of his technical area, and he is shouting and hollering at his players. Really unhappy. He's told them to do one thing, and they're doing something quite different.
That's just about the icing on the cake. They've been on fire in front of goal all game, showing some real attacking flair and sending a warning out to all the other teams.
Knocks here! He took his chances, but that one wasn't going in.
The defender got sucked in and was completely beaten, left powerless to prevent the shot. Luckily for him, it didn't find the net though.
Gets it in space. Full marks for creating the chance, but the shot has to be more accurate.
Well worth the shot from that kind of distance. They can't all be tap-ins. Should really have done better though. He didn't look like he expected to score.
Schalke. Possession didn't last long. Play surges forward. Just caught offside there. Got in round the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Martin Petrov. Now they look to be more expansive. The referee brings the game to a close. Their finishing was simply sublime, not just in creating chances, but making sure they were put away too. Here they really showed their class. They're simply outstanding, playing some phenomenal football this season. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there capable of beating them.
There was hope of an upset, but in the end the scoreline was more or less what was expected. I don't think either manager can have any complaints really.